My name's Steve Everett. I'm the Procurement Manager here at CWM. I've been here since February 2023. My role remit is to provide value for money for CWM Environmental. I do this by running a number of tenders. Within those tenders, these tend to be large spend categories. I guess for large spends, we're talking 100 grand or more. What we have to do here, because we run by public sector rules, these tenders have to be done in a very official way. Well, I previously worked in the steel industry as a strategic sourcing manager. Recycling sector, something that really appeals to me. I love to recycle things. I'm probably been accused of being a bit of a hoarder, but I just can't throw anything away. So when this role came up to work in a recycling centre, I just thought it was very me, and I just couldn't wait to find out what else. What does a buyer do in a place like this? I didn't know they had buyers here or professional procurement managers. No idea. It wasn't until I got here that I suddenly realised, wow, there's just so much to this sector that it was a lot more than what meets the eye of the public when they came in. They empty the garage, they take it to the tip, and that's about all they see. They might see a few lorries running up and down, but they don't understand what all the big things going on behind and how much work that is required. I think the thing that surprised me most was the amount of money there is in waste. I never realised just how valuable waste actually is. And it was only when I got here and I realised the different categories of spend that we have, and then trying to relate those categories of spend to some waste stream, it was quite an incredible thing to see. The future for CWM, I see this as the start of a very big journey. The recycling is obviously, we're top recycling rates in one of the top recycling rates in the world for Wales, and we're sat right in the centre of South Wales. So we're really at the heart of everything Wales are trying to do in regards to recycling. We have already embarked on numerous projects that's going to expand this site, and there's some very, very exciting projects coming our way. The most exciting project, and I would have to say the biggest project in my professional career, was building the new Blue Earth. This was a project that I didn't undertake very lightly. I needed obviously the help of the senior management in putting this together. It's not something I've ever tendered for before like this. We're talking a multi-million-pound contract just for the building. Then there's also the plant that goes inside. When I was younger, I've never heard of procurement, and I think that's probably the same for a lot of procurement professionals. They've never heard of procurement. They didn't know there was such thing as professional buyers. Certainly not from a procurement perspective. It would be nice to explain to people early on in their professional career that this kind of role does actually exist, and how important it is. I guess the advantage of the next generation coming through is they have the internet. In my day, there was no internet, or it was in its infancy. So everyone had local contacts and black books, and that's how old style procurement managers used to work. You had a contact, and it was quite difficult to get into that book. Whereas these days you have Google, and it is such a powerful tool. I use it today, of course, but coming through college and university, part of their learning is actually on the internet. So they're using the very tool that is so powerful for this particular role. So I guess that I'm a slight disadvantage, because as they come through, they know they have all this high-tech equipment and high-tech tools that some of it is beyond me. I do think it's important that we attract people from a young age into our industry. Not a lot of people know this industry. We have an education centre which it explains what we do from a young age, and of course as they go into college and university, they'll probably have a better idea of what it is we do. But it would be better if we had younger people, because they tend to be a lot more entrepreneurish.